Nestle is the largest food and beverage company in the world. Specifically as a buyer, the first thing I have on my mind when I'm speaking to prospective suppliers is to request for traceability information. Traceability, to me, it's the first step before we can claim anything at all about the origins of our products, about the origin of our ingredients. Specifically for palm, it's such a complex supply chain. It has so many actors along the supply chain.
Earthworm has two landscape level programs in Malaysia. One landscape covers the southern central forest pine region in Pahang and Johor, and one in Sabah. We have a goal in both landscapes to support palm oil mills to be 100% traceable to plantation. During our diagnostic phase, we have consulted with many stakeholders, and we observed that everyone is working towards the same goal, but their efforts are not always coordinated. So different organizations are using different tools and different approaches. With that, Earthworm recognizes that there are significant opportunities to build on the work that is already done and find ways where we can work together to address common challenges.
Fuji actually is a refiner in the palm oil industry. We have been collecting TTP since 2016. We conduct awareness workshop frequently to ensure our suppliers are well aware about the requirements. We visit to the palm oil mill, so by collaborating with the palm oil mill, so we support the palm oil mill actually identifying all their fruit suppliers. That is where we encounter that there's additional layers of so-called supply chain actor, which we call FFB dealers. So we try to engage some of their FFB dealers who supply the fruits to the palm oil mill. So by engaging them, we kind of support the FFB dealer in terms of identifying all the smallholders that supply within the supply chain.
Now the latest, we got around 211,000 independent smallholders throughout the whole country. So we have what we call, we established the Sustainable Palm Oil Cluster or SPOC. So there are around 162 spots throughout the whole country. So through this spot, our tunas officer will go bring we're supposed to have, each spot we have around 1,000 to 2,000 smallholders. So then they will be brought together, we register them, and then we train them, educate them on the good agriculture practices and all the requirements of MSPO, and then assist them for them to be certified MSPO. So now we are going on the ground together with the smallholders. Our tunas officer goes there as well, and we pinpoint. We have we mark all the areas through our GPS. So now we have the location.
Collaboration is key, especially within the industry and as well as the supply chain. Malaysia's Sustainable Palm Oil Certification Scheme, we call MSPO in short, is a very good entry point here. So for all the palm oil supply chain, they need to get themselves registered and as well as MSPO certified in order to continue their palm oil business in Malaysia.
Earthworm is partnering with palm oil companies and government agencies to collectively address two common challenges, building on the foundation laid out by the National Certification Scheme MSPO. The first is to address supply chain opacity, where palm oil mills buys from FFB dealers. We are working with FFB dealers in our landscapes to raise awareness and build capacity on supply chain traceability. The second major challenge is identifying opportunities to harmonize the tools that different organizations are using today to collect traceability data. We hope that through regular dialogue sessions between key stakeholders, we could collectively agree on a common platform to collect and report traceability data in a more transparent and efficient manner.
Traceability data is just a starting point for the whole sustainability journey. By knowing where we are sourcing from and who we are sourcing from, we will be able to identify the potential risks that within the supply chain, especially to the smallholders. From then, that will actually lead the company to make the decision on what type of support that we need to provide, especially to the smallholders.
Currently, because they are just selling it to the dealers, they don't see any benefit. So once we can get the refineries or the big brand or to be involved, at least they know, okay, my product is now going to go into a brand A. You know, they might be proud, say, oh yeah, this brand A, why go to that brand?
So it has been a very difficult and complex journey, but today Nestlé, thanks to the support of its suppliers and the Earthworm Foundation, we have been able to achieve 96% of traceability to plantation for all the palm oil that we source. But we need to go beyond. So it's not just making sure that our supply chain are deforestation free, but it's also about protecting and restoring the ecosystems that are nearby. That's what our Forest Positive strategy is about. That's why today we are also working collaboratively with our suppliers, the governments and organizations such as the Earthworm Foundation to really address the root causes issues that we can find on the ground.